Goodest morning. Goddamn. Shoot, let me see. I'm not finna trade. I already made my trades today, as you can see. Hold on. So, so I'm done for the day, but I want to show you what I did, what I saw, and how I went about this trade. The name is SiliS Trades. This is the SiliS series. I do have a free Discord in the description, so be sure to join that. I've been just this week, I haven't been trading in the Discord. As you can see, the last day was the 4th. I was in there with a little overview. That's what the Eagle stands for. But be sure to join the Discord if you have not. Got a lot of knowledge in there. Got this SSS guide, just the simple solid strategy guide, where I go in depth on how I prepare for the trade, what I do for the trades. I'm actually going to do a revamp of this soon enough with some more stuff that I've added to the strategy for people to implement. But let's go over what I saw today. We had a profit of 1132. It's been a good week. I think my only L was Tuesday. I think I lost 7 something on Tuesday. It's been a slow week for the most part besides today. I really would have had a better day Tuesday if I had that was the last live that I did. I would have had a better overall come out on that if I hadn't been a little bit impulsive trying to get a pullback. I'm done trying to get pullbacks. But let me actually, before I continue, I want to blast this live out real quick because I'm not going to be too long. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to the gym because my trading day is done, and we already see what's going on here. We're gonna be consolidating, but I'm going to show you where and why I got into my trades today. I think I did 2 trades today. Yeah, I did 2 trades today. So let me go over that. It's not gonna help. So I woke up at about. I knew news was gonna drop at 7:30. We knew news was dropping at 7:30. Here we had CPI. I knew that was coming. More importantly, we had unemployment claims, which is what I was looking for. So this is 7:30 when the news hit. Right here. So before 7:30, we do top-down analysis. So I didn't have to do too much. Because I already knew price was consolidating. We had this area of support. We had this area of resistance that price continued to just play with, right? And this was all yesterday. Then we have today's session, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Now, I like to mark off the 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. candles, high and low, depending on which one was bigger. So we go to the hourly, got the 2, got the 3. I think I marked off the 3 here. Let me see. I was here with it. And I marked the high and the low for buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. And like I said, we already had this area of resistance, this area of support. We had incoming news. So I was aware of these. We know these can be moderate, even though we have red folders, which means high intensity, high impact news. I was more looking for the unemployment claims results. So before it even dropped, got 7 o'clock. Now, I mark off that high and low. I mark off that high and low of that 2 a.m. candle ranger for that buy side liquidity and that sell side liquidity as just places to keep an eye on. So I like to sometimes use that as at 7. Where is price? If it's below that, it's most likely going to go up. It's just a confluence. It's not. It doesn't mean for sure. It doesn't mean a fact. But it's a confluence. It's something to take into account. So that was one thing to take into account. The other thing to take into account was the fact that we are in a bit of a bearish trend, but overall bullish. But recently bearish. So with news dropping, me up at 7. I'm thinking price is going to go up. But I know we got news. So I figured if price is going to go up, there's going to be a fake out as always. The market does not like you. It's not your friend. Most of the time, the first move is the fake out. So when news dropped, I had to sell stop placed here or maybe lower, but I remember it was here. And the take profit for that sell was tight, very tight, because I knew it would bounce back up, but I was still in a bit of a recovery mode from my loss on Tuesday. So I had like a sell, something like this, with a very, very tight stop. And it worked out. It hit it. And, it went lower, but it shot right back up as I thought. And when I went to see what the news was, you have CPI, of course. And these results are good for the dollar, but the percentage range isn't much. So I know these results are good, but not by big margins. The forecast was 0.2. The result was 0.3. You got a 0.1% advance. You got a 0.1% advance here. 0.1% advance. Like forecast was 2.3, result was 2.4. Cool stuff for the dollar to bounce off of, but nothing major, nothing crazy. Just because it's high impact, these numbers aren't high impact. So that shit didn't matter. It did cause a dip, but not a significant one that would last. So when unemployment claims comes out and this margin is much bigger, the forecast is 2,300. I'm sorry, 200,003. 200,031, and the result was 200,058. The higher the number for this one is bad. So seeing that, we've had some moderately cool shit, and before the number even drops, you can base off this if you want to. You can't. Don't try to predict the market. Never try to do that. And I wasn't trying to predict it here. I was just using what I've seen time and time again. So knowing that the result was 258,000, that's a 20-something thousand percentage margin between the two. So I'm ignoring these. I'm ignoring all this. And I'm only paying attention to this number. This number means dollars going down. That means gold is going up. So when I saw that, I knew once it broke above here to get in for those buys. And I think I actually waited Did I wait a little bit? I think I waited for the dip because I knew it would come back down a bit. I think I got in after this candle. I think I got in like around here. Yeah. In this area when it dipped back down, and I didn't stay, but I did ride it for a while. Took those 2 trades, got out. It didn't dip. I just got out because I was satisfied. So the price constantly playing with the 29, with the 20s and the 30s. I just figured these war tensions are going on. We finally got some big news. We hadn't had any big news throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? We had stuff that I'm not trading. I don't trade past 11:30, and I don't trade past satisfaction. So I'm saying Tuesday was the one day I had that. We had no good news. We just now getting news, but everybody knows in my Discord, in my class, the week after NFP, which is the first Friday of every month. It's a big, high frequency, high impact news day. The first Friday of every month. Keep that in mind. Remember that NFP is the first Friday of every month. And it's a very high impact week that week. And the week after, which is the week we are currently in, is very low impact until days like today and tomorrow, which I'll be once again up early. Got this 7:30 news. Got some orange folders at 9, which these are high. This is pretty high impact stuff just because it's orange. Once you've done this shit and you've seen it time and time again repetitively, you understand what it can be. So, but like I said, those were the trades I took today. You know what I'm saying? So 2 trades in and out, read the market. I feel like we're going to consolidate here in this area. RSI is in the 50s. I really believe we're going to end up going back towards our all-time highs, most recent all-time highs, which is here. It's the 2703. I think we're going to end up back in that area. I never did something that I was supposed to do. But yeah, man, great trading day. I had to make them recoveries. You know what I'm saying? I had to get those big boy numbers one time. But that's not even big boy. It's, you know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool. Tomorrow we do a little better. 7:30. Got CAD, which could affect dollar. But we were looking for these PPI numbers. Because I only trade gold. I don't really trade nothing else. I might trade NAS. I'm sure NAS is down. Yep. Where gold went up, where gold went down and went back up, NAS went up and went down. So, you know how that goes. But right now, it seems like we're consolidating here up in this area. As you can see, go to the smaller time frame. But tomorrow, got some high impact stuff. It's Friday, so I'm going to try to have a quick trading day. This will be the last day outside of my Discord. I'll be back in the Discord teaching. After this week. Be back in there daily. And I'll be doing the lives at the same time. So I just want to take a break from from teaching. To really focus on the live sessions. I'm going to be doing live tomorrow as well. And we'll see about next week. I'm not sure. Might go enjoy some profits or something. Definitely not going to Florida. I'll tell you that. Yeah, just putting this out. People will know. Okay, so all right. So like I said, this week slow motion. Great trading day. Great trading day. What the fuck? I just want to mark some things up. But like I said, that was my analysis for the day. We did have that trade where news. Let me go over this again one more time for everybody who might be coming in late or who might be watching this at a later date. Because I'm going to be pouring out the content and the value here constantly. November, I'll probably be a bit dormant, but I'm going for personal reasons. But I'm not a big internet guy. But these coming times, I'm going to be on the YouTube lives a lot more. Putting out more value, trying to get more students in the Discord. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more analysis on these good trading days, bad trading days. Just showing you how this shit goes. This is my second year. This is only my second year. It'll be the end of my second year in February. Yeah. So starting next year will be my third year as a full-time trader. It's finally starting to pay off here. As you can see, I'm reading this thing like a book now. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. But as I roll up, I'll go over this analysis one more time. And then I'm going to show you what I'm looking at for tomorrow and for next week. Let me go check on my kids real quick. What up, bitch? I'm live on YouTube right now. Y'all give me a second. We're gonna go over this shit. I might still be doing some trades here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we might break down. We got this area of support currently. So we're probably gonna be playing up in this area here. Well, if we break, we could go down and bounce off this. But I've only got an hour and a half left that I allow myself to trade. I cannot trade past 11:30. I'm really probably not going to make any trades. If I do, it'll be small. I need to take this off right now because if that was to do anything with that number, it would fuck me up. So we're just gonna make sure that that's not there. So great trading day. Like I said, we had the news drop at 7:30. Knowing that I had my 2 candle range of highs and lows, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. I knew once news dropped, depending on the numbers, with price already being below my sell side liquidity line for that 2 a.m. bearish candle, that we would probably end up going up. So I waited for news. Had a little sell stop here. So if it dropped, I would get in, had a tight stop, hit that TP, dropped even lower, I was out. Later it went back up, got in for the buys, got out around this area here, and we ended the day with about 1100. Price made some highs here. We got new support at this area. Hit a high of 2640s. You know what I'm saying? We're breaking right now. But I'm done for the day for real. But that was what we saw. That was what we caught. I could have put that in the Discord of, it would have been probably, I would have said some shit like, get ready to buy. Probably would have said this area here, buy from here. But I don't like to let news breathe. But sometimes you got to be ready, not impulsive, but reading the chart, analyzing correctly, and prepared to make those sniper entries when it's correlating correctly, when you have what you're looking for. So then I have my hike and ashes, which I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So it was green. I could have let news hit. It dropped price, came back up, came back down here, got in for a buy. You know what I'm saying? There are different ways of going about it. But reading it, I would start saying that. Just being patient and calculated pays off more than not. So that was today. That was what we had today. Then tomorrow, depending on what it looks like after Asian session in late London, we go off our news events here at 7:30. This is CAD, which I don't trade, but it will affect the dollar. But we're looking for this core PPI and these preliminary University of Michigan levels here. I probably won't even trade till my golden hour, which is between 9 and 11:30. I do want to see how this affects price, but I'm not probably going to trade around this time. We will just let news hit, let price fluctuate, and go from there tomorrow. I don't want to end this week with an L. Had 3 dubs and 1 L for this week, and I want to end it properly. Then next week, starting Monday doesn't have too much. We have speech, but it's at 2 in the afternoon. I don't trade at that time, and I don't really like to trade on Mondays at all. Mondays are very low intensity day, unless there's some obvious news. Monday is always a low intensity day, so I most likely won't trade. But then Tuesday, got some red folder news that will impact things greatly. Don't know. Probably not. Wednesday, we don't have too much news, but I probably will trade because there's a lot of political things going on, a lot of geopolitical things going on, war tensions, natural disasters, political debates, and issues and elections, and so there's a lot of volatility in this last quarter of the year. So take that into account as well. It's the last quarter of the year. There's a lot of opportunities to make some money. So Wednesday we will be in there. Tuesday I'll be in there. Monday is probably just the one day I won't be trading. Wednesday, light work, but I will probably maybe do some Asian session trades, which is like 5 in the afternoon to 1 in the morning. But for me, I don't like to trade it until I like to trade high impact times. So for the Asian session, it's usually around 8. You see this 8:30, 9, big upward candle at 9:30. Most of the time, I'm not gonna say all the time, but usually around 8, you're gonna get in for the good move. That's when I like to trade. I like to trade the high impact times of these sessions, which is around 8 and 9 for Asian, which is around 7:30, 9:30 for New York. So Wednesday we'll trade Asian session on Wednesday. Now Thursday is the day we're gonna load up. Thursday is my load up day. It's like today. Monday is my no trade day. Usually Thursday, Wednesday is I like to trade my biggest contracts or lot sizes. Cause I trade futures and Forex. This is futures that I'm trading. But if you know how to trade, you can trade your futures, Forex, stocks, crypto, whatever. I trade everything. I just moved the futures from Forex, but I still trade Forex a bit. But Thursday, as I said, we got big, impactful folders. Got unemployment claims, which is the one I'll be looking for on that day, as well as this natural gas storage folder. And then Friday we got some stuff, but it'll be high impact, 1.4 million. This might be orange, but that'll be high impact. And yeah, so Thursday will be the load up day, but we will be trading every day besides Monday. I will be going live 2-3 times a week from now on, being transparent with the results, showing you guys what I'm thinking, how I'm executing. It might be live. I might be trading live. I might come like this and tell you the analytics and the analysis and the entries that I've taken and why I took them after the fact. Or I might trade live. You never know. But we're going to be doing a lot more stuff. Got a lot of changes coming in my life here recently. I'm trying to get this house. Got a new kid on the way. So I'm trying to add value to everything that we're doing here. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. There's going to be a lot more going on here soon. I'm going to be really adding value to my YouTube channel and other things just because I love the trade. And if I'm at this computer, I might as well add value and give value to the people willing to give me their precious time, and I appreciate that. So that's what we got going on. That's how today went. Like I said, we consolidating this area. Day is over. I'm gonna take our 1100 and go and enjoy our day. I'm about to head to the gym. Yeah, no. So please, if you haven't already, I got the Discord in the description. Go ahead and join that thing. I send out signals. I send out results. We chat with our students. I give educational value, all handwritten by me, by SiliS. The super simple, solid strategy. Keeping things simple. You can see I got one indicator. Sessions is an indicator, but I don't even need that. They're just showing what sessions Asian New York, and she only had Asian highlighted for the 2 a.m. candle range to mark that off. I don't really use much. We use support resistance. I got 2 strategies where things make it very easy to read. So don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to make some money. Don't be afraid to lose some money in the learning process. You give money to colleges and end up in debt for an education. You can learn this skill set and lose a lot less money learning, and in the process end up making money. And the money you spent will look minuscule to what you've learned. So join the Discord, get you this education, get this skill set. We're gonna be going live again tomorrow. Make some more money. I got a goal for this month. So we're doing all right now. It's 10th. So a lot more opportunities to come this month. Hope y'all be there with me. So I'm about to roll this blunt and enjoy my day. Hope y'all do the same. Have a good one.